That monster Powerball jackpot, $1.5 billion and growing. What should you do if you get your hands on that kind of moolah? Joining us now, Shark Tank's Barbara Corcoran and Kevin O'Leary. Great to see you both. Now, Barbara, when you sold your company.
Robin.
Good morning, Barbara. When you sold your company, you got a nice little financial windfall, so you can relate to what you have to do when that kind of money comes your way. What's your advice?
Well, when I sold my business for $66 million, I immediately paid my taxes, so I knew what I had left over, and I took $44 million and I plunked it in my checking account. Now, most people might say, probably Kevin O'Leary, because he's such a wise guy about everything, would say that that's a stupid move because the bank only guarantees $250,000, and if the bank went under, I'd lose the money. But I figured Citibank wasn't going to be going under. But what it gave me was breathing space. It gave me time to really assess what I wanted to do with the money and to spend it and invest it wisely. And I have to tell you, Robin, going to my ATM machine every week and seeing $44 million on my receipt as I left the bank was worth the 2-year wait just to have the thrill of all that happening. So you got to wait and take a breath and do something smart. If you get lucky, that's one thing, but to be smart is something else.
Okay, wait and take a breath.
Yeah, that's a nice receipt to see as well.
Yeah.
Now, Kevin, you're an investor, but do you have the same theory as Barbara does on what to do with the money, how to invest?
I never agree with Barbara, and I'm not going to agree with her now. Let me explain what I think the thinking should be. Basically, I learned something from my mother.
She told me to agree with me.
She told me years ago, never spend the principal, only the interest. So I agree on Barbara one thing. You don't spend a dime when you win this. Let's do the math. Let's assume it's $1.6 billion by tonight. To take all the money today, you only get $800 million. After you pay your tax, you're left with about $400 million. If you're wise about this, you'll take it and put it into 3 or 4 large financial institutions, because Barbara's right. You can't guarantee that much money, but you can diversify it. Now, here's the kicker. If you invest in government bonds, which are assumed risk-free, and a few AAA credits from corporations, you'll make about 4% a month. That's $600,000 after tax a month for the rest of your life and for your children and their children. The key is do not spend the principal. Don't let anybody tell you they need a check from you. Just put it in the bank and don't spend anything until the first $600,000 comes in. That's good advice. Trust me.
Good advice. Good sound advice.
I'll listen to that if I win.
I would have to agree with that guy, and I never do.
But what I think this is something you're going to agree on. You know, the guy down, I think it was in Florida, who said, hey, if you pay me 25%, I'll keep you anonymous. Would you ever do that?
That's a very bad idea. You shouldn't give anybody 25%.
He ought to be in jail for even suggesting it. What I would do is get a facelift, change my hair cover, and move a few blocks away and remain anonymous. Give that guy all that money. What did you say, 25%?
25%.
The guy in Georgia should be examined.
And you agree. The one time that you really do agree, Kevin, with Barbara.
I do. The key to this thing is family members are going to come to you and ask for money. And here's the answer to that one, too. When a family member comes, after the first month, $600,000 comes in, you say to them, I am happy to give you money. It's not going to be a loan. It's a gift. But never, ever ask me again. That's the key, because families will keep coming. Give everybody a piece, well, you decide, off the first month's principal, but never, never again. And that includes Barbara. She wants me to invest in a restaurant. I keep
if I
saying
could
no.
differ with you on that, I don't know about that. What I would do is I would put my accountant in the position of being a bad guy and saying no to me. I repeatedly, with every $10,000 problem that people came to me with that they wanted me to cure with my newfound money, I said, hey, if it's okay with my accountant, it's okay with me. Here's his phone number. He became the bad guy. Everybody still liked me, but I at least kept the money in my pocket and gave it to who I wanted.
Barbara and Kevin, thank you so very much. We appreciate that.
And we hope you both bought your tickets.
Yes.